Hi, grade 8s. I just want to take a couple moments here just to take some time to talk about how to add fractions. I feel like this is something that this is definitely something that you've done in grade 7, but it's really key to what we're going to do in our next lesson. So I just want to take a few moments just to review it. So let's say, for example, we were adding the following fractions: 3/5 plus 1/5. How would we go about adding it? Well, the steps for this is a couple different steps. First one is we need to have common denominators. The denominator tells us what a piece is cut up into. So you can't actually add pieces together and have it make any sense if the pieces of the pizza aren't cut in the same size. So the key thing is the denominators have to have the same number. If they're not the same number, you can't add them together. Okay. Second thing is, once you have a common denominator, you're going to keep it. So the denominator will go to your answer. So in this case, we have a common denominator, so I'm going to just write an equal sign underneath. So therefore, our answer is going to have a denominator of 5. The last thing that you're going to do is add the numerators. So in this case, we've got a 3 and a 1, so I have 4. So this is just a quick showing you how to add fractions in which we already had a common denominator. Well, let's try a question here where it's not quite as simple. Let's say we've got 3/5 plus 1/3. Now I can't go about just quickly adding numerators here because our pizzas aren't cut up into the same size pieces. Okay, just so that you can see what this kind of looks like. So if this is my pizza, there's what it would look like if it was cut up into 5 pieces. So you can see I've got 3 of these, one here, and one here. Whoops, I guess I need an extra piece. So the pizzas, now thirds would be if my pizza was cut up into something like that, and I'd have this. So clearly this size piece is different than the one for the fifths. So first thing I need to do is I need to get common denominators. So I'm looking for a common number that's a multiple of 5 and 3. So if you're not sure, what you could do is you could like write out some multiples of 5, like 5, 10, 15, 20, so on. You could write out some multiples of 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Hey, here we go. 15s are common to both of them. So I'm going to actually just write 15s here. But I want to keep my fractions equivalent. So for example, I'm asking myself, what times 5 gives me 15? And the answer is 3. So to keep my fraction equivalent, I have to also multiply my numerator by 3. So 3 times 3 gives me 9. Now we need to do things the same on this side. So what times 3 gave me 15? The answer was 5. So therefore, 1 times 5, I need to keep my fraction balanced. So 1 times 5 is 5. Now you can see I've got common denominators. Woo! I can now do this. Remember my answer? I keep the denominator, add the numerators. 9 plus 5 is 14. We're finished. So if you're adding 3/5 and 1/3, your answer is 14/15. Well, I hope this just kind of refreshes the brain on how to add fractions.